Good morning. In the continued series of I've got nothing else to do on Sunday morning, I'm going to do the air filter and the spark plugs on the 2006 Mazda MX5 NC, NC1 I think it is, because it's first generation of the NCs, or in other words Series 3. Okay, air filter lives in here, and spark plugs, ow, hit my head on the bonnet, live under there. Right, air filter first, I think, do the least amount of damage. But first of all, sip of tea. Clip 1, clip 2, push back, and there is the filter. Okay, there might be a different way of getting it out, but I'm going to try and pull that one out and shove the new one in. It's not particularly huge, and we'll see. Maybe that lifts out. Oh no, it does lift it. There you go. That should be a bit easier. Right, what could possibly go wrong? Pushing that back, getting that out of the way. Oh, filter. That's the way round it goes. Well, the way round it was. So matching that up like for like. A bit dirty, but not nothing worse. Lots of straw this time of the year. Oh, some needles and things in here. No pine needles. Let's clear those out. Now the debris, dead fly. Okay, done. Drop that in. Effortlessly, obviously. And hopefully this will push back together again. I say hopefully. No, that's not close. I think we'll cut for a second while I have a fuddle. Push this out of the way completely. Embedded that. Must be the only person in history to cut their finger whilst doing an air filter change. So you remember to take a cloth to clear the blood up. And then this should just clip back in to its original position. God's sake. It might be just me being paranoid. Yep, no white showing around the edge. Right, I'm considering that job done until it blows up. Just taken the cover off, and wow, I don't know what that is. It's some sort of nest, I think. I'm doing this outside. So I'll clear up whatever that is with some gloves on. And if it's anything interesting, I'll report back. See, there's nothing living in it in a minute, but yeah, we can tell. Right, next job I think is clear that lot up and check pipes for nibbling and cables for nibbling. Okay, now giving everything a bit of a hoover and a spray down with that and a rub. Obviously there's some drop mouse damage there that I hadn't really clocked as mouse damage, but it is what it is. It's probably a little bit dirty in there, but it shouldn't be enough to restrict performance or anything like that or cause any problems. I'm not going to get too involved in cleaning that out at the moment because I need this car for work on Monday. So next thing to do is disconnect these. They just push down there and pull off. That's fairly straightforward. And then an 8mm bolt on this for that. I'll point out this is the 1.8 engine. Okay, right, I'll unscrew those and take the coil packs off. 16mm spark plug socket, This one's got rubber on it, but I prefer the magnetic one. I don't have a magnetic 16. Not yet anyway, I soon will have. Then pull those out to put the new ones in. Now I find when you put the new ones in, if you go anti-clockwise a bit until you feel them seat, then there's less likely to cross thread when they go in. But whatever you do, take care and don't cross thread them. It's also a good idea to put a little thin smear of high temperature grease around the threads of the new sockets. This is the new socket. Iridium, by the way, and chuffing expensive. I couldn't find a cheaper one. But then again, to be fair, I didn't really look too hard, and it was the only place that was open on Saturday. Right, so I'm going to smear that around the threads, screw that back in, tight and a nip. I can't remember what the torque settings are. Look them up yourself if you're not bothered, but I usually go tight and a nip. Okay, so all the spark plugs are in. The cold packs have been pushed back down on tightly. They've been bolted back in place. The cover's back on. Test drive. Everything is good. In fact, everything is better than it was. Let's have a look at the old spark plugs. I think they're the original ones. 42,000 miles. And the replacements are, as I said earlier, the iridiums. They seem to work quite well. That's what I put on anyway. I'm sure you've put your own ones on. Or your own models, makes and models. But anyway, there she is.